40inbox.com here where we help you master your money, and we're going to be checking out this video called How Much YouTube Paid Me for 50 million plus views by Think Media. I thought this would be a pretty interesting checkout because a lot of people really wonder how much some people are making per view on YouTube. So let's check this out.
We got over 50 million views in 2021 and 3.2 million watch hours this last year, and over 400,000 of you beautiful people decided
That's a lot of people subscribed too.
to hit that subscribe button, so welcome to the family. But you're all wondering, how much money did we make off of YouTube in 2021? So before I tell you, drop your guess down in the comments.
You gotta just press record.
We're gonna be covering
They're very good at getting like the attention of people who end up just like stumbling upon their video.
all the revenue sources. So from our YouTube Shorts Fund, we're going to let you know how much money we got from that, as well as our transactional revenue, which is stuff like super chat and super stickers, our YouTube Premium revenue, and our estimated ad revenue based off our regular videos. We're going to start off with our YouTube Shorts Fund. We got over 7.
So the YouTube Shorts Fund, if I believe correctly, is that because YouTube Shorts is so hard to actually monetize, YouTube basically gave like this massive grant to people who actually got really good amount of views on their YouTube Shorts. And it's like basically this massive pool of money that YouTube had that they dished out creators, or like two creators that did good on YouTube Shorts.
5 million views last year in our YouTube Shorts, and this is how much YouTube gave us for the Shorts Fund that they pay out to the creators. The total amount of money we got from our YouTube Shorts Fund was 240.
Ooh, see, that's crazy, right? Like that just goes to show you how little is made from actually YouTube Shorts in terms of like ad revenue, right? Like think about that for a second. 7 point something million views equated to less than $300. Whereas 7 point something million views, depending on the niche, could be anywhere from like 7 grand all the way up to like 300 grand, depending on your niche of content, right? So that's really insane when you think about it.
$44.29. Not a lot of money. Now I want to show you guys this page because we actually made a little bit
I'd have to agree, right? Like that is like nothing. Like that is literally nothing.
more money than just the Shorts Fund, because some people watch them on the desktop, and so they're going to get ads and we get paid for that. So total for our YouTube Shorts, 7.5 million views, we made 1,200 and
Okay, so their total amount that they actually got from the YouTube Shorts is $1,205. That's better, but still, you got to think about that. For over 7.5 million views to only make $1,205, that's honestly depressing.
$5. Now the next thing is our transactional revenue, which we got $418.65. And down here you can see that broken up with the super chat at the most at $214, super thanks at $197, and super stickers at $6.
Now, I have no clue what on earth super stickers are, but this is not really that surprising, right? Because here's the thing, like there's a lot of people who have like very small channels that could probably make a livable income from live streaming, from like super chat revenue, right? And you gotta like think about that, right? So for example, let's say that you are doing like a live stream and you only have like 10,000 subscribers, but you got 1,000 people watching you every single day. Well, if you get like $1 donations out of the 1,000 people that watch you every single day, if you do that every single day, you're going to have $365,000 in revenue, right? If they were to all donate at minimum $1 every single day. So it could add up, like super chats, depending on whoever's watching your stuff and how thick their wallet is, they might actually end up providing for your career, in quotes.
Up next, we have our YouTube Premium revenue. So people who have premium and they don't have ads, YouTube will actually pay you for those views. And so we made a total of $8,706.
Now that is actually some pretty good revenue. For the YouTube premium revenue of like $8,764.94, that's pretty good. And from what I've heard, for many YouTube creators, the actual ad revenue in terms of like how much they get paid per view tends to be higher in the YouTube premium side than just normal ad revenue for a lot of creators, apparently, from what I've heard.
$64 from the YouTube premium revenue. Now for our YouTube ad revenue, we made a lot of money. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start in January and we're gonna go month by month. And if you don't have your guess in the comments yet, make sure you put that in right now. In January 2021, our estimated ad revenue was $29,880.
Wow, that's pretty nice. So, like, this basically goes to show you like why YouTube Shorts is so bad at monetization, right? Because like, just think about it. They only had 4 million views, basically, right, for that month, and they got nearly a $30,000 paycheck. Like, think about that. The YouTube Shorts was like 7.5 million views, and they barely made a grand. This is 4 million views, and they nearly made 30 grand. Like, that goes to show you just how big of a difference the money comes from YouTube Shorts versus YouTube Premium versus just YouTube ad revenue in general.
$80. In February, it was $28,800.
February, $28,811.25. I mean, only like half a million views less, basically. I mean, that's still really good. Like, you gotta think about this, right? Like, if they keep it on this track of about 30 grand per month for a year, that's a good amount of money. Like, that is a good amount of money.
$11 in March. $33,017. Now, if you want to pause the video, you
Wow.
can look at how many views
Wow.
we got
Okay.
each
Whoa,
month.
whoa. See, then this is interesting, right? This is very, very interesting. So in March, right, they had $33,017.68, right? They had only 3.8 million well, 3,833,164 views, okay? They did have more videos published in this month as well. But the interesting thing, right, is that their RPM, like how much they got paid per 1,000 view, is actually higher than both of the other months. Now that is interesting, right? So what were the videos that they actually made, those 24 videos that they made in that month that literally caused them to generate this kind of revenue, right? Because this is the thing that people need to understand. How much money you make depends on two factors: how many views you get, plus the type of views that you get. Like, basically, in sense, your content, right? Because if you're basically talking about very adult related things in terms of not advertiser friendly, then it doesn't matter if you get like 100 million views on a video. You might barely make a grand, if that. But if you have only like a million views on a video, but it's all about like Amazon FBA or something like that, or Facebook advertising, you could easily have like $50,000 to $100,000 in terms of revenue from that $1 million, 1 million viewed video. So like it's all that combination. You need that combination to get into like a very ideal point. Like a good example of this, right, is a creator named Bia Heza, where he actually goes and shows that on two different videos, each one on themselves, like by themselves, has made over $70,000. And both of those videos are only like 10 or 12 minutes long. And both of them are under 5 million views. And yet, because of how high the ad revenue is, in terms of his CPM, RPM, right? Because of how high it is, we're talking about like 50 to like $70 on them. He's able to generate almost six figures on a single video. Okay? Like, just think about that for a second.
How many videos we published, and our RPM. RPM just stands for how much we get paid per thousand.
Yeah, see, exactly. RPM just stands for how much they get paid per 1,000 views.
views. Going into April, we made $28,087. In May, we made 26,200.
Okay, so they're pretty consistent in basically being the mid to high 20s every month.
$60. In June, we made $31,174. In July, it was $30,339. In August, we had $27,705. September, 30.
By the way, I mean, just thinking about this as well, as like a side note. Imagine if you could make more than a doctor would make by making videos on YouTube. Like, just think about that for a second. I mean, I think that's pretty cool.
$32,604. Now, this is where it just starts to keep going up. In October, $33,493. In November, it's $39,000.
Wow. November's $39,476.45. But what's interesting, I mean, again, the views aren't that crazy, right? And look, again, too, like look at October, right? So October, they made $33,493.26. They had almost 6.5 million views. I said almost 6.5. And yet, in November, they only had almost 4 million views, but made almost 10 grand more. Well, I should say just 6 grand more than the October one, which is crazy. Like, absolutely crazy.
$176. And in December, we had another huge month. But remember that we monetize in different ways. We have educational courses for YouTube, monthly coaching, affiliate links. So there's other ways that we're monetizing, which is why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Thinkific.
Okay, sponsor. Let's see.
Into dollars. Now, with all of that included, the total estimated revenue that we made last year was $389,481. Now, if you want to know how much money we made in affiliate income, then click on the screen.
Let's see, okay. So what's the exact number?
Dollars. That's last year was $389,000.
Okay, so $389,481. That's still really nice. Like, that is some good amount of money. And this is the thing that people need to understand. Now, I think Media is like probably like a decent sized corporation. They have employees, all that kind of stuff, right? But let's say that you're doing this all by yourself and you're making this amount of money, right? That is an amazing amount of money, right? If you were to keep that up for the next couple of years, you're a millionaire just in terms of how much you made in terms of revenue, right? Like, it's crazy when you think about it. It's crazy as to like the possibilities of what some people are able to do, right? Because then you got to think about it too. We have like there's YouTubers right out there. Let's just use like Mr. Beast for example, even though he's one of the best YouTubers. Like on a single video, right? He's able to get 10, 20, 30, 40 million plus views, even like 200 million views on his Squid Game video. And then you also have people who are doing like those like make money online videos. Hold on, like actually, you know what? Let me pull this up, right? So, make money online. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so if you see this one, right? Hold on, right here. So, by this video called $100 per day plus laziest way to make money online for beginners, try today, blah blah blah. Very clickbait, very like kind of scammery kind of thing, right? By Mike Vesteel, right? Like the titles of all these like make money videos are like absolutely crazy, right? But this type of video, even though it only has like 750,000 views, has probably made close to like $35,000 to $40,000 from this amount of views. Okay, like think about that for a second, right? Whereas like a Mr. Beast video whether it be like a reaction video or a gaming video, they could get like 10, 20, 30 million views on a video and maybe make that amount of money, right? Like that's how crazy it is when you have to have like a good combination of this specific type of content and having some sort of virality, virality to actually get the views, right? So if you get the combination of going viral in combination with a very good niche, you could, in essence, potentially make more money on a single 10 to 12-minute video than anyone you know makes per year doing their 9 to 5 job. Like, think about that for a second. Think about how freaking crazy that actually is in terms of like the possibility as to what can be done, right? Feel free to give your thoughts. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and master your money, go to 40mbucks.com. I thought this was going to be like a very interesting video to kind of cover because I find it very interesting as to how much people make per view, right?